Mixon has the ball on the tee, ready to get us started. And we are underway from Miami. Taken in at the 3. And able to get this out to the 25. The Dolphins take the field with Tua Tagovailoa, their quarterback from Alabama, at the helm.
I tell you what, when he is on... weak secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one is capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
That's a start they can live with. 15 yards on their first play from scrimmage. Well, there you go. This offense off to a strong start this afternoon.
Yeah, with a big run and a first down. That's putting what you practice into play. That's excellent execution to get things started.
One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. 23 yards the pickup there. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 30-yard line. Now a throw complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. They'll run for the first time with Raheem Mostert. What a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Tyler Kroft from 13 yards out. And the Dolphins will jump on top of the game's first score here this afternoon.
For good reason, quarterbacks wanted to get the ball to the perimeter to their wide receivers for big plays. But in this situation, it felt like based on coverage, he knew that he wanted his tight end to have the football, and for good reason.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 7-0. So that drives 6 plays, 75 yards. Leads up in 6 points for the Dolphins. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is taken just shy of the 10. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. They're led onto the field by their quarterback, a man who's made quite the name for himself in the NFL, and that's Russell Wilson.
And similar to his nickname, Russell Wilson has a dangerous mix of skills, the ability to throw from the pocket and extend plays and throw on the run. Not to mention an absolute winner. Usually has his team in the playoffs competing for Super Bowl opportunities.
Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
They bring the blitz, and it's not always the initial blitzers that make the play. In this case, the blitzers actually took up the blocking. How about the guy in the middle, though? Reading his keys, right on the spot, stops him at the line of scrimmage.
Wilson's throw taken in here by Patrick. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. 3 yards remain for second down. To throw is Wilson. Man open, he's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 39. From the gun, it's Wilson. He'll get this one to Patrick. And he's going to get this down near the 25. They go back to the ground with Williams. Oh, able to avoid him. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first. They'll run. Here's Burton, the fullback. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. On second and goal, standing alone in the backfield is Williams. Now it's Wilson. And this is caught by Sutton. Touchdown, Broncos. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Broncos are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
The timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route ordinarily is probably about 3 steps before you go on the slant. In this amount of time, I think it's a 2-step deal. Boom, put his foot in the ground and got inside for the pass.
Got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch and the score. The kick is through the uprights to tie this game, but hang on a second, we do have a flag. So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So Miami coming out for their second drive. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn it into a play action, and throw one deep.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. Again, they'll run it with Mostert. And some room to work. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That burst good for 20 and a first down. Got to give a nod of appreciation to some of those guys up front on that left side. Several key blocks sprung him.
No appreciation for the guys from the backside that didn't allow any leakage and anybody could run him down from the backside.
They're at the kids' table.
Okay, so front side guys good, backside guys,
meh.
That's what you're supposed to do.
Top had better.
Okay, either way, worked out quite well, didn't it? A nice sizable gain.
And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. These two teams all tied after one. Second quarter from Miami. It's the Dolphins with the football, as they've got it facing a second and long situation. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down. On play action, here's Tua. Gets this one to Hill. And they will get this across midfield, but still well short of the first as he's dropped at the 46. Jake Bailey on now to punt here on fourth down. Back deep, Marquez Callaway. And you can't do it much better than that. This ball kicks out of bounds at the 4-yard line.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in.
A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Now Wilson down around his goal line. And he'll go down in the end zone. Down goes Wilson. It's a safety.
The goal here is about getting any kind of positive yardage in this spot because you don't care who, you don't care how. You just want to try and buy a little space and get away from your own end zone. But in this spot, the defense was all over that play and equally motivated to stick them with a safety.
After the safety, remember, they also need to give up the football, and here's the free kick. A chance for Waddle on the return. The Dolphins offense now heads back on the field. Obviously not the intended goal last drive. They had to punt the football, but still they've got the lead here and now a chance to add on to that lead if they can get points on this drive. 1st and 10 upcoming. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That's good for 28 yards. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 39-yard line. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Here we go. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Looking to pass. Tua. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Throwing for his running back, and he's got it complete. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are. You know, make someone miss in the open field.
It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal. Here's Mostert. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Tyreek Hill on the touchdown pass from Tua. And they're able to add on to their advantage. A nice connection there, finding his target, and that'll put 6 up on the board.
Just like they drew it up in their playbook and reiterated it on the sidelines, right? Perfect route, a good throw, and the defense, they have no answer for that right there.
Sanders on for the extra point. And that makes it a 9-point game. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it ends with a touchdown pass to Tyreek Hill. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This one taken just inside the 10. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. So 1st and 10 here for Wilson and the Broncos at the 34. From the shotgun, Wilson. This one swung out to Williams. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down. Here's Wilson to throw. And he slings one that's incomplete.
So many things have to go right for any passing play to work out. Quarterback has to understand the defense, deliver an accurate ball. Receiver has to concentrate and bring it in. Somewhere along the assembly line, something was off with that one.
And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
Face mask. Defense.
So a tug on the face mask, and that's going to cost him 15 yards.
And sometimes it'll go unnoticed, but that one, pretty obvious for everyone to see.
Following the penalty, it's Williams. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. That play over before it got anywhere thanks to Christian Wilkins.
Sometimes I think these defensive tackles get a little bit of a bum rap. We just see them as big guys that eat up blockers for others to make tackles. Oftentimes they're quicker than they get credit for. And this time he uses quickness to make a play.
On 2nd and 12, Wilson, a quick throw, but incomplete.
Today's NFL, these big guys are featured receivers. They move all over the place to try and find good matchups, and they had one. They were just unable to complete the pass.
On 3rd down, Wilson, and he's going to go down. They get to it back at the 40. And that'll bring up 4th down on the big sack with a loss of 5. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Dixon, the punter, is on as he sends it away. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. And here comes Raheem Mostert in the Miami offense. He's over 40 yards here in the second quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here, because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
And now he's looking just to add to his totals. They're going to hurry back to the line now. On 2nd and 2, Tua. And he'll get this into the hands of Braxton Berrios. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On 1st down, Tagovailoa. Out route to Hill, complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will. Well, they brought the pressure, and that made man coverage behind him, so he's still able to complete the pass.
Even as he took the hit. And that's what you have to do, because I was just talking with a coach the other day.
He's got a man, complete. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Jalen Waddle, 49 yards. And the Dolphins will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way to the end zone for the touchdown.
Extra point and good by Sanders. And that could be important as that makes this a 16-point lead. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. The Broncos going to go on offense now late in this first half. Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here, but with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into field goal range to try to muster something out of this drive.
And I'm going to go ahead and date myself one more time because I want to quote an old Smokey and the Bandit lyric. They've got a long way to go and a short time to get there, but they still have time to get it done. So I'm looking forward to watching them mount this drive and see if they can get some points out of it.
Off the draw, here's Williams. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Throwing is Wilson. Open man downfield is Judy. He's got it. He'll get it inside the 20. And he's going to be out of bounds here all the way down inside the 10. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
And I can see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have start seeing less obvious throwaways, called as penalties.
And it'll be intercepted. Brandon Jones picking it off. And the Dolphins are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. So a good drive with a bad ending, Charles. They move it down the field well. Cannot finish it off, though, as it's intercepted in the end zone.
Deflating, that has got to be the word here because they were sharp in moving it down the field. But sometimes you start thinking like a touchdown is a given. Work out that way as we saw there.
Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it 1st and 10. After the turnover, it's Tua. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Throwing on second down, Tua. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. An incomplete pass on second down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Tua sets up to pass it. And going deep for Hill. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Certainly no lack of aggressiveness here. They were hoping for the home run play to get them 6 points. They're hoping for a catch, maybe a call, but they figure they can at least get into field goal range with a completion.
And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. Final play of the half. It's Wilson. And incomplete on the deep ball. So the two teams will head to the locker rooms here in Miami with the Dolphins on top. As we go up to Orlando now and hand it over to Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports. You sure you're ready for the 3rd quarter? Need to use a bathroom or anything? All right, cool. Let's go. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It'll be the Broncos getting the football first in this second half as they trail, and we are back underway. Taken in at the 3. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Here comes the Broncos offensive unit here as they'll have it first to begin this 3rd quarter. By no means certainly are they out of this contest. 2-score game start of the 3rd quarter, but you feel like if they don't get points and then they give up points, then it can become a slippery slope. This feels like an important possession.
Yeah, that slope becomes even more slick if you come away empty-handed on this drive, because then you give them a chance to extend their lead. You need some kind of points here, even if it's just a field goal. It's what I call one of those calming drives. Try and slow things down a little bit.
Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. On 1st down, Wilson. Throw left side complete to Troutman. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 47. Now it's Wilson. Sutton reeling it in on the left side. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now Wilson. A pass for Sutton is intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And the Dolphins are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line.
Well, they're certainly in a bad way right now. Not so bad that you can call this one over already, but bad enough that you know you can't toss an interception to open the second half. This just ratchets up the pressure on this team's defense right now.
So here are the Dolphins now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Play action, now it's Tua. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Some space here. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. A great effort there. 32 yards. And the Dolphins take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points.
When you know you've got a home run hitter on your side of the ball, and you know that he can score from anywhere on the field, it usually inspires the rest of the guys to do their jobs even better. That resulted in a lot of great blocks downfield because they knew if they gave him space, he could do exactly what he did, put the ball in the end zone.
Sanders now to add the extra point. And that PAT pushes the lead up to 23 now. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And a long run there in the end to top it off. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This one taken just inside the 10. And it's a pretty good return here as they'll get this up to the 29. Denver's offense now set to go. As this offense takes the field against CD. Remember, last drive, they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in the second half. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown. Well, whatever adjustments they're trying to make over on that sideline, Charles, this defense, they just seem to be a step in front of them and not giving them a chance to implement any of those changes. And here, a pick 6, and they widen the lead.
At least a step ahead, maybe even 2 steps. But right now, they are thinking hard about putting this opponent away. That turnover, they grew their lead and just totally deflated that offense. Now these next couple of series, you can take them out of the game entirely if you continue on this pace.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Takes it at the 7. He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. And coming out now, the Broncos. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD. And if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Now Wilson on 1st down. And it's caught. Touchdown, Broncos. Greg Dulcich from 10 yards out. And the Broncos are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point by Nagar is up and good. And that will shave a bit off the lead as it's down to a 23-point game. Now after the touchdown, ready to boot it away, Riley Dixon. Taken in at the 3. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. So now here come the Dolphins. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 80 yards on the ground now for the rookie out of Miami. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Throw to the right, taken in by Berrios. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 12 yards that time for number 12 as they move the chains. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. That's swung out to Mostert. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 10 more there and another 1st down.
I know that no game in the NFL is ever easy, but they're making it look that way. Everything is being done with such precision. Just on this drive alone, 3 plays, 3 first downs. If you're on defense, you're scrambling, looking at each other, trying to figure out how are we going to slow these guys down.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he's going to be stopped here for no gain. And that's going to take us to the end. Back now in Miami. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. On play action, here's Tua. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And they'll get him down short of the 1st down, right on the 10-yard line. Tagovailoa going for it on 4th down. That's to his running back, complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Tyreek Hill on the touchdown pass from Tua. And the Dolphins up the lead to 4 scores now here in this 4th quarter. Sanders on for the extra point. And the lead is now an even 30. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it ends with a touchdown pass to Tyreek Hill. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be fielded inside the 5. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. And the football going back over to the Denver Broncos. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Calling no gain on the run there. Now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. Right where the set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. And unable to connect, incomplete. Give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Now they go for it on fourth, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Broncos unable to convert here on fourth. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position. Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Tyreek Hill, 27 yards. And the Dolphins continue to run up the score. They lead it big here in the fourth. And you wonder now if he might be able to remove the helmet, put on the baseball cap, and watch the rest of this one from the sideline. His 5th touchdown pass of the game.
Say that again. Did you say 5th touchdown pass of the game?
Yes, sir.
But that's a heck of a performance, isn't it? Because they've had no answer for him at all game long. Receivers have been open constantly, and he hasn't missed a single one of them.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This one taken just inside the 10. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. This offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
On 2nd down, Williams. And takes this one across the 35 to the 36, a gain of about 4. The Broncos on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 6. Now it's Wilson. He's got a man. It's Sutton. That's complete. And he will have a Broncos 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Here's Wilson. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And he will bring it back. It's a pick-6 and a Dolphins touchdown. Well, this one was already ugly, and now it's just kind of becoming a feast on the defensive side of the football.
Yeah, partner, this is a unit that knows they've got this game in the bag with this huge lead, and it's going to drive their coaches crazy because they're telling them play it straight, do all the right things, but these guys are going to be freewheeling now. All of them are going to take chances, and that one pays off with an INT and a return for 6.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. From the 6. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Now Cortland Sutton and the rest of the offense getting ready for their next drive. They might want to mix something up defensively because he's been shredding them a bit, hasn't he?
That he has, and even with all the changes that you know are going on the defensive side of the ball, he's still finding ways to get open, finding the right spots, and the delivery has been pretty good too.
He's over 100 yards, has the 1 touchdown score to this point. 2nd and 10. It's Wilson again. Finding the open man, and that's Tim Patrick. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. But we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
Got a man, it's Judy, complete. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. To throw again is Wilson. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. Trotting. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Dolphins touchdown. Well, that's what you get, apparently, when you try to take on a Pro Bowl cornerback. I mean, what a play there to make the interception and also bring it back for 6.
And he is so good that we've seen teams absolutely stay away from throwing the ball at him. Here, he's just reading the quarterback's eyes the entire way, makes a great play on the football, and turns it into 6.
Sanders now to add the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his... for the touchdown. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. This one taken just inside the 10. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. A good gain on first has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Here's Wilson to throw. He's going to let it fly. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down. Wilson now to throw on third down. That's caught left side by Judy. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. It's a gain of 26 as they pick up the first down of the process. Throwing is Wilson. He'll get this one to Patrick. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. And now here's another interception. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And the Dolphins are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a third and long at the outset of this drive. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up fourth down. The Dolphins will send out the punter now as he's on here to punt it away. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before we hit triple zeros. One last shot for Wilson. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go to each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.